my original video. This is my reaction to the election results. Like I said before, I've been gone for a good little minute. A lot of stuff has happened. Um, been working security for a good little minute. Dad passed away. Going through a lot of things, but things have greatly improved, even though it's only been 2 months. But I wanted to do my reaction to the election of 2024. Wanted to shout out some names of leftists who I like, who I agree with. I want to shout out Draymond Green, who embarrassed Roland Martin. I want to shout out Revolutionary Black, Blackout Network. I want to shout out Athena, black woman that's Palestine. I want to shout out Breonna Joy Gray. And I want to shout out Blakeless. I forgot, but she was given the real reasons why the left lost the election, not with these crap libs. So I want to shout out those names to show you that there are good leftists, even if we disagree with them economically. Jimmy Dore also, economically, that there are good leftists who understand why Kamala was a terrible candidate. Okay? There are good leftists out there, and also to get into why I voted for Trump and why I did not vote for Trump in 2020. The reason I voted for Trump is what we're seeing right now. There's no accountability on the left. They want to think everything is sexism, everything is racism, whether it's Roly Poly Martin on News One, whether it's the simplistic, white liberal woman Emma Vigeland with Sam Cedar, or whether it's a little bit. The Young Turks actually have gotten better over the years. They're actually not as bad as I thought. Sam Cedar, Destiny are actually worse than even the Young Turks at this point. So they're all doing these isms of why. And then there's massive videos of people blaming Latinos, blaming white women, blaming black men on why they, there was one video where a woman said, for Latinos, I hope your family gets deported for voting for Trump. For women, white women that voted Trump, I hope your man beats you and gets away with it. And for black men, I hope that you get shot by police, nothing happens to them. So let's talk about that, right? Let me talk about that first. Under Obama, there were more black men killed under Obama against for cops killing black men under Obama than Trump. Okay, that's a fact. You can look up different cases. '08 to 2016, almost every year, almost every day, there are black men being killed by Obama. I mean, not by Obama, but under Obama. He passed the Blue Lives Matter bill. Okay, and he passed NDAA, which means they can imprison you indefinitely if the government sees you as a threat. Okay, so I'm saying that to say, okay, he actually gave more power to police, and you motherfuckers didn't say a dang word about it. Trump, even though he is dead wrong on this, by the way, he is dead wrong on this. I want to speculate that he said that I want to give permanent immunity to all police. He's dead wrong on that, but him saying it, you make that seem worse than Obama actually almost doing it. And police funding was down under Trump, if you look it up. So that's all I'm saying. So I mean, this whole fear porn, Latinos want to see legal immigration. They don't want illegals being here. And then, I mean, I don't know what y'all come with these stupid stuff with women. People just don't want Kamala Harris. Y'all people keep. I voted for Joe Jorgensen in 2020 because she was a good person running for office. She was a professor at Clemson and she was nice. Cynthia McKinley would have been a better candidate. But they don't want Cynthia McKinley because she doesn't kiss up to the Israeli lobby. Okay? That's why they don't want her. But I'm saying that to say that you can't keep saying sexism, racism, all this other stuff. Kamala was a terrible candidate. Hillary Clinton was a bad candidate. Clinton crime family has been corrupt since Arkansas. You can look up the Marino, Arkansas crap. You can look up the Clinton body count. Look up all that mess. Okay, they've always been corrupt. Kamala locked up innocent parents who just didn't send their children to school. She had a federal case against her. Okay, for hiding evidence, and she had to be forced to fork over the evidence, and she locked up people for marijuana. Which there's plenty of DAs that don't follow the law and don't exercise the law. So don't give me that excuse. Oh, she's doing her job. She could have bucked the system and not followed, but she's followed instead. So I'm saying all this to say that Emma Vigeland, Sam Cedar, Roland Martin, all these people at the View, all these plies, you can try to shame black men and other groups for not voting for your un-native born black American candidate, but it's not going to work. Especially if we know her terrible history. Especially if she's lying out of her teeth and try to take several policy positions, no tax on tips from Trump. Okay? We see through the game. We're either going to sit on this couch and not vote, or we're going to vote for Trump. And that's what it is. You got to earn something for my vote. Or I'm going to sit on this couch. And that's where you're going to be sitting here because you lost. Sit on the couch. Sam Cedar, Emma Vigeland, Young Turks. Sit right here and learn from your mistakes. Because not everybody is racist and sexist. They just hate your progressive communist views. Sit on the couch. Anyway. So, to the Trump supporters, hold Trump accountable. Because I did not vote for him in 2020 because of Operation Warp Speed, of him going against Thomas Massey for not going with that stupid trillions of dollars bill, letting Fauci run the country, going against Brian Kemp for opening up early, but the bulk of it is spending trillions of dollars, basically starting this inflation crap. Okay, Biden exceeded it, but Trump was the first one to add to it. So let's not negate that. Okay? That's why I didn't vote for him. The inflation, redoing the Patriot Act, even creating the vaccine of Operation Warp Speed, and basically being pro-lockdown. Okay? He should have said, to hell with this. We're going to save lives by helping the elderly, but keeping everything open. And different states can do what they want to do. Which he did the different states thing, but he shouldn't have promoted the vaccine or semi-promoted lockdowns or had Fauci in. So this is why I voted for Jorgensen and not Trump. The reason why I voted for Trump now is because he got shot, and of the promises he made to libertarians, getting rid of the Department of Education, freeing Ross, getting rid of the apparatus state. And Trump supporters need to hold him to getting rid of these agencies and not trying to put conservatives in these agencies. If you're not talking about abolishing the cancer, but let's put people in that have cancer just like us, so people like us can do that. You still have a cancer and you still have the sickness. You have to get rid of the sickness that has plagued the American people for decades. That is the only way it can be done. And Trump needs to get rid of the Department of Education. He needs to get rid of CIA, FBI, Homeland Security. drastically reduce the federal bureaucracy so we can actually have a country and actually be free for the most part. And that's what I'm urging supporters to do, to make sure that he does that. Because it needs to be done. We need, even on a local level, it needs to be done, because we really should just have sheriff departments and private security guards, and not like 4 or 5 different police departments. But on a state level and a federal level, it needs to drastically reduce on everything. So that's why I'm trying to get libertarians to vote for Trump, and Trumpers. We need to not try to wield and do to the people who did to Trump, we do to them. No, we need to abolish it. We need to get rid of Fauci. We need to imprison Fauci. We need to imprison the corrupt people who went against him, who broke the law to put him who broke the law to try to press charges against him. We need to go after those people. But in a general sense, no. We need to get rid of these agencies so we can flourish and do well. That's the only way we're going to get through this, folks. You cannot keep going. It's going to go back and forth if you keep doing it like that. So if you do not hold Trump accountable for getting rid of the Department of Education, get rid of the CIA, FBI, then you have failed yourself. I'm going to still hold him accountable. I'm going to still make sure he does it. Y'all need to follow suit with me if y'all want to be free of the federal empire. And that's it. So we'll see what he does. We'll see if he keeps his promises. We'll see if he frees Ross. I hope he does. I hope he does 2 of his things. I don't really trust him, but I hope he proves me wrong, seriously. But I stand by my vote for Trump. I wouldn't have it any other way. I still hold him accountable for 2020, but him getting shot, the apparatus backing him, they were trying to have Liz Cheney, the war criminal woman, and her family go with Kamala Harris and campaign with Harris. How do you that desperate, dude? You gotta be desperate as a mother freaker to get her to try to do it. That's why y'all lost. Y'all think Liz Cheney is better than Trump. The View and the left have lost their mind. She's the devil. Cheney, Bushes, they're the devil. And you tried to glamorize her? Kamala said, oh, let's get Cheney? Y'all got mental illness. But check out. But bottom line is, you can check out Roland Martin stuff, go on his channel. You can check out Sam Seder stuff, the Young Turks. You can check out all their stuff. Just look it up in the YouTube thing. It should be the first one. The Black Votes Matter for Roland Martin. Sam Seder, part 1 and 2 of Election Night. They're already, like I said, they're already doing the same thing. But I'm glad that the neocons lost and the people who are anti-war won. Y'all deserve to lose for even big-upping Liz Cheney. And I hope Trump commits to his promises. And if he doesn't, we're screwed. But I hope he commits to his promises. And we'll see what happens in 2025. And just because Trump won this election, this proves that the election was stolen. Because look at the stark differences between 2020 and 2024. And how many laws had to be changed. And how Republicans had to stay on ball. So I still don't trust the system. I'm just glad that Republicans made sure no one cheated. But shout out to my people. This is the Chad Factor out. This is my final video. Had to do a take 2 to kind of get my feelings out. But thanks to all of you. Congratulations, everybody. Congratulations, Trump. Do good on your promises. Peace out, guys.